Have you ever felt like giving up after a failure? Like your mistakes define you and success is just out of reach? What if I told you that failure isn't the end? It's actually one of the best teachers you'll ever have. Welcome to today's video where we'll explore why mistakes are not something to fear but something to embrace. Let's dive in. Let's start with why failure feels so scary. From a young age, many of us are taught to avoid mistakes at all costs. In school, wrong answers mean lower grades. At work, errors can lead to criticism or even job loss. Over time, we internalize this fear and start seeing failure as something shameful, a sign that we're not good enough. But here's the truth. Failure is inevitable. No one, no matter how successful, has ever achieved greatness without stumbling along the way. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't the absence of failure. It's how they respond to it. So why can failure be your best teacher? Let me give you 3 reasons. First, failure teaches resilience. Every time you fall and get back up, you're building mental strength. Think of it like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Resilience is what keeps you going when things get tough, and it's a skill you can only develop through experience. Second, failure provides valuable feedback. When something doesn't work out, it's an opportunity to analyze what went wrong and why. Did you lack preparation? Were your expectations unrealistic? Did you ignore warning signs? These insights are gold. They help you improve and avoid making the same mistakes in the future. And third, failure fosters creativity and innovation. Some of the greatest discoveries in history came from mistakes. Penicillin, for example, was discovered by accident. When things don't go as planned, you're forced to think outside the box and find new solutions. Failure pushes you to grow in ways you never imagined. Let's look at some real-life examples. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Imagine if he had given up after the first few attempts. Or consider J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter. Before her success, she faced rejection from multiple publishers. She was a single mother living on welfare, but she didn't let failure stop her. Today, her books have sold over 500 million copies worldwide. These stories remind us that failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of the journey. Now that we know failure can be a great teacher, how can we actually learn from it? Here are 3 practical steps. Step 1. Reframe your mindset. Instead of seeing failure as a dead end, see it as a detour. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Shifting your perspective can turn a negative experience into a valuable lesson. Step 2. Take responsibility. It's easy to blame others or external circumstances, but growth happens when you own your mistakes. Acknowledge what went wrong and focus on what you can control moving forward. Step 3. Create an action plan. Once you've identified the lessons, use them to improve. Set new goals, adjust your strategies, and keep moving forward. Remember, failure is only permanent if you let it be. At the end of the day, life is a journey filled with ups and downs. Mistakes are not something to be ashamed of. They're proof that you're trying, learning, and growing. So the next time you face failure, don't let it discourage you. Instead, ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? As the saying goes, success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. So keep going, keep learning, and remember, you're stronger than you think. Thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more self-improvement content. And remember, every mistake is a step closer to success. Until next time, keep growing and keep believing in yourself.